$40 for a boat ride seems kind of high.
Well, it's not really. I mean, by our standards, that's so little money.
I mean, well, yeah, we have a lot of money, but that's because we're just, you know, we don't get a salary. We have to work every day for our
I'm just saying, like, I'm figuring it probably isn't applicable to dollars. Exchange rate is probably rather different.
Yeah, especially since these seem to be minted gold coins.
That said, it looks like he's taking us across the whole lake. Like, by hand.
Oops, I went the wrong way. Shit.
You goof it up? Oh yeah, you're not even close.
Yeah,
you're not even close. I'm the only one here. With Shamani Lamani. I'm so lonely. At the Target.
I'm coming. My fat chocobo's running as fast as it can.
Hmm.
Poor baby.
I don't believe in it. Oh yeah, there's one. Watch, see, Holy One, why grave rats will kill all dead things. We show tell fester rats how to fight. Show tell why fester rats should stay true to Horned One. That was a one that was like every single fucking thing is hyphenated down to like fester rats and so on. Like it's all, everything is described in terms of like 2 words. They can't just use one.
That must get really annoying.
Yep.
I feel like you have to learn double the words.
Double the words. What does Shomani Lomani sound like?
Sweet grime and blood. I, you reek of blood, an adventurer unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport?
A letter.
An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol, and there's also unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigaru Jew would not settle for anything less than the best. Dreist
wets? Is that what it is? Diarist wheats?
Diarist and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect.
Yeah, give me some pants.
Like it might be Dirstvites?
Oh.
Maybe.
Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Wisecat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Galleant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilebrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance.
Great. Can't wait to go ask this dude right next door. And let me guess.
The fact that it can fit in here is a miracle.
Yeah. The secret is to have no hitbox.
What rank adventurer bottled this wine? The
Adventurer?
impurities or adventurer? No, amateur.
Yeah.
Oh, I said adventurer, sorry. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That nephophile Vinter bid you to speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor his friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would soon serve you Garbu urine, then sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Oh, that was easy.
I can't make sense of like half the weird lumps around like the neck and shoulders of this behemoth. Like a lot of these details, I'm like, I don't know if muscles can do that.
Animal muscles can.
This looks like it's covered in tumors.
He is.
Or like it's like one of those dogs that has like that fucking growth hormone imbalance where they just bulk up until they can't walk anymore.
I take it he said no? Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsolinosa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach.
All right. Oh my god, wait, how are you driving that car? Aren't you like 2 feet tall?
Yeah.
There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem.
Okay.
Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say their grapes are of poor quality, only that we've known better. Long ago, the Vinerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town.
Boy.
Sorry.
As they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as it is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Biogallant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vingerans tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them?
Wow, this is gonna be like the luckiest case of happenstance.
We're just going like right next door again.
Yeah.
In a lot of the Yakuza games, you have like martial arts mentors that teach you new techniques as each game goes by. And in Yakuza 0, it's this blonde foreigner that keeps like he's presumably speaking Japanese because everyone speaks Japanese, but every time you walk up near him in English, he goes,
Hey, boy.
and his name's Bacchus. That's just burned into my brain now.
Bacchus.
Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from the thieves and the elements. Never count on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house.
Oh god.
Wow, how do you tend these fields? Look how tall the plants are.
Well, he's tending the bottom part. Someone else tends the top.
A giraffe.
I mean, I'm pretty sure any of us could.
Yeah.
Except for.
But as far as how they drive the car for Final Fantasy
there's
15,
the guy.
it's like
There's literally the guy tending the top right there.
Yeah. For the Final Fantasy 15 car, the potatoes just have to have like long petals that come up to them.
What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Darn.
Dang.
I guess we're
Dingle
doomed.
dang dang bam boom. We checked the inventory of wine by talking to the people working the vines.
Yeah.
Seems like a weird approach.
Yeah.
Look, most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vineyard. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Gomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us.
Yeah.
What item shall I abandon to my inventory to forget forever?
Right? That's what I was trying to look through. I was like, this one.
Anyway, back to forgetting that exists.
I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Valbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dressed Duke took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dressed sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps, Ritzkiel? Skytel? Fuck, can tell you where to find him.
Ritzkilt?
Ritzkilt, sure.
I don't know. I was sad when he said nostalgic. I wanted him to say that all this talk of Bacchus is making me raucous.
God.
Come on.
All of this Bacchus is making me raucous.
Like, the sentence just felt natural, and then he said, nostalgic. I'm like, no.
No, you ruined it.
Unsatisfying.
Oh. Apparently can't walk through the water.
Nope.
Fine, I see how it
that's
is.
the boat water. Rest. Oh, you mean the hermit? I tossed him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hells don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you mind to find him, though, head southwest to the severed string.
Okay.
That guy says to go find the person, then that person says go find them there, and then that person says go find them there, and then that person says go find them there. Wow, quest design! Now you're doing the quest.
How you doing the quest?
It's like the steps to a shitty dance. Slide to the left. That guy! Oh, I gotta kill this guy. Fuck you!
There's so many.
I just noticed the ripple over your head, so now you must be exterminated. Oh, he's doing an AoE. The co-worlds were the first threat I encountered in Final Fantasy XV. That's pretty much just mindlessly beating my way through everything. I was like, this is fine, whatever. Then a fucking... Oh, I'm being swarmed. Then a fucking co-world showed up. I'm like, oh, fuck. These lightning cats is scary. They just put shit out.
Yeah, so I never played 10 or 15.
It's not good.
Yeah, I know. I don't,
I
I
gotta kill
watched...
one more Gigantoad here real quick, so if I can get everybody to deviate just slightly.
Ooh, a boss fight.
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're doing the boss fight?
I approached it, but then I got a double aggroed co-roll, so now I'm a little distracted. Ooh, boy.
Did you already level cap yourself?
No, I'm not in the fate yet. I'm too consistently under attack by other things around the fate. They have predisposed themselves with me. Oh, I don't have to level cap to this fate.
You don't?
Nope. Did you have to?
Yeah,
And you probably only went down by like 1 level when you did it.
probably.
Did I do enough? Get me out of combat. That was probably that guy. Yep, that's enough co-rolls.
Wow.
Back to it.
It'd be nice if they could map the hunting things on your map. Like, oh, there's my objectives. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
there's way you could say,
Goobu!
like,
I've got to murder Goobu. And his stupid name. And his tentacle arms.
do you actually need a murderer Goobu?
Yeah, I gotta kill a Gobu. Who do you Goobu, bitch? 2 to go. Ow, shit. These swarms just keep finding me when I'm doing other things.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Oh yeah, there's the Gigantitoad. Oops.
Yep, I already took all those down.
I do not like the behemoth mount.
Well, get used to it. What do you want? Here's some wine. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I can't keep sleep. They won't let
That
me
was
sleep.
a strange reaction to have.
The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away.
Like scorpions? I mean, mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Scorpions?
God, that would be a
The
fucking
buzz of the buzz of the scorpions.
Yeah, what an
I mean, if I
intimidating
recall correctly,
scorpion.
scorpions do hiss.
Yeah, but not like.
Do they hiss, or is that just a stupid movie sound effect?
I don't know. I never met a scorpion before. I assume everything is a lie if I saw it on a movie.
I only really remember one instance of like, oh man, somebody found a scorpion in their shoes or something on a geology trip.
Oh, what?
On a geology trip.
They actually found a scorpion in their shoes?
Yeah. We were just out in the desert. Oh, that's a milkweed Goobu, it's not a real one.
It's not a real Goobu.
You're not a real Goobu. You can't fool me. Oh boy.
Oh my god, why are so many
We've
of them
got,
coming?
oh god, overlapping AoEs in every direction at once. That's a lot to take in.
Come on, there we go.
So I don't understand what's happening with Panda. Is he is he like paying to change races over and over again?
You can get something called Fantasia, and you can use it to completely rework your character. Like your, just
And
your,
they're just doing that like every
design.
couple of weeks.
Maybe.
I don't think
They
they
might-
were. I don't think they were Rothgar when they first met with us either.
Were they not?
But I think they switched to Rothgar, then switched to Toad.
It depends. I mean, some people have bottles of it lying around. I think I have a few. Oh, I gave it to my guy. I had a few, like when I started, I had a few bottles of Fantasia. So sometimes he might have just had extras and he doesn't care. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on the reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape with the others. No one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. And I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. Oh my god, it's like a.
Everybody's so troubled.
I mean, have you seen this country?
Just goddamn wine.
Look, back then, alcohol was kind of like the only thing you could use to have fun.
I mean, there's places and periods in human history where like alcohol was like the one safe thing to drink.
That's equally as depressing.
Yeah. Because the process of making alcohol made the stuff sterile. They oftentimes didn't have clean water.
That's not entirely true.
That alcohol was sterile?
You still can have alcohol go rancid. It just takes a very long time.
Well, yeah, but that's the complete other side of the whole thing.
Who's keeping alcohol that long?
Definitely not the people who drink it like water because it's safer than water.
Yeah. Certainly not pirates.
What they need is oranges.
God, what
oranges, lemons, limes, anything citrus, yeah.
I appreciate that we still call it scurvy. Like what a great name for it.
It's so clearly like a pirate word.
It's so piratey. I love it. I wish there were more diseases named like,
You've got the scurvy. Yar.
Like, could you imagine you go to the doctor's like, you got a bilge rat in your guts. It's like, oh shit. Like,
damn, get it out.
Yeah, right? You might take that shit seriously, but he was like, you got a tumor. You're like, fine, whatever.
Yeah, you won't take that seriously.
I mean, that doesn't sound as intimidating. It's like, fine, cut it out. But bilge rat, it's like, it's got a presence to it. Like, what does that mean? How did it get there?
It's been some time, hero. What news do you have of Drest?
Here's some coconuts.
Yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, hero.
Okay.
By the gods, hero, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers.
Feeling really on task right about now with the whole like saving the world thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not us just running back and forth dealing with wine.
I like how this guy
Yep.
was, oh, you think getting the wine is me testing your patience? Absolutely not. I'm like, dude, this wine quest sucks. This is absolutely a test of my patience.
I'm like, wow, this is all checks notes the main story? Excuse me? Alright, I'm just gonna sit on my cloud, I guess.
Can't,
Oop, I was going
you
toward the
can't
wrong
save
icon.
you can't save a few worlds without first making a few wines.
Without murdering a few winos.
That's a crime.
Is it?
Well, I mean, in some places. Obviously, the high seas are free game. I don't know what maritime law is, but it doesn't hold any weight for me.
Would you say it doesn't hold any water?
That's better. I'm pretty impressed this guy built this house. Oh, hello again. What is it? Here's a leaf. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobgoo tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gobboos are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself, sir. We just,
Whoopsie.
we just
Whoopsie, I
a bunch
murdered
of-
all the gooboos in order to do a hunting quest, so I guess I've made Bacchus wine extinct.
I mean,
Whoopsie
there you go.
doodle!
Where it goes. Where
There it goes again.
All right, I'm just gonna wait right here, and then oh hey, look, Shazmoo.
Ripples in the water, catch your eye. Wow, he has a lot of rows of teeth.
He's kind of a mouthy boy.
Kind of off-putting, honestly. No, don't like this part. Oh, he's just vibrating now. Oh, there he goes. They don't even have eyes.
Yeah, they do.
All right, you know what?
Tiny little beady eyes. No, what?
I'm lazy.
Are you
Are you really
teleporting
just
back?
Are you really just teleporting back?
I'm lazy.
Well,
God.
choices were made that day. Unable to accept teleport.
Did you not
Oh, did
touch
you
the
forget to-
damn aetheryte?
Maybe.
Well, that was pointless.
Wee. Tally ho, Cloud.
Give, decipher, and dig. Ah. Yes. Got the treasure. Oh, the love seed.
There's no jumping animation because the cloud just kind of goes up, but my character puts his hands on his hips when it happens. This make cloud go up?
This make cloud go up. All right, where are you? Oh, you're still clouding. Oh no, you're touching some diamonds. Sorry, I need some water.
What did Dress have to say, hero? Tell me everything.
Here's a grapevine.
Wow, you can. Oh, right, that's not an eye patch.
No, it's just glasses.
I
That
was
was
just
supposed to be
noticing.
blind.
I was just noticing how clearly you can see their eyes past it.
Aha! I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting.
Wait, he has a little Hitler mustache? I didn't even notice that.
No. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice Vintier could... I will deck you in the face.
Right?
I'm in power stance mode. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen?
Pop, pop, pop.
What? You could offer this to me, but why?
To reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Brigland. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting.
I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine.
You need it. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, it couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the Calamity.
It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. You brought it with you?
I mean, he said he heard about us getting the Baleport, so I bet he brought it as a way to bargain with us to get it if he needed to. Because, yeah, this is gonna make him like $1 bajillion. So he's like obviously gonna try to get it.
He was full of shit when he thought we didn't have it.
Yeah.
He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, hero. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity.
He said he made us an offer that we couldn't refuse, but we already accepted giving it to him before he made us any offer.
Yeah, that's
just a gift.
But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wisecat. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection.
I mean, you could still have
Camera
a sip.
fades out to be entirely behemoth.
Look at this big boy. This big juicy boy. Where we gotta go?
Back to the other side again.
Here we go.
When one zone is annoying enough to feel like two zones.
Because it basically is.
Yeah, like I said, you just never go back to Wineport after this. Let's see.
I guess
You prolonged your yeah. Doesn't matter whose voice you want to do.
It's so hard to remember.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So, what of the wine I asked you to bring? Hide. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, hero. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin? Okay.
We just gave this guy cheese and wine.
Yeah, he's having a party, dude.
Like, we're just 100% wasting our time.
No, he knows the location of Titan.
Yeah, but he's wasting our time.
No.
Yes.
He's got to test us to make
No.
sure we're strong enough to do Titan.
Defeating multiple other dudes was our test. We already defeated other ones of the whatever the fuck they're called in this game. I almost said Titans. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. that a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Would have fucking decked a fool, honestly. But you're a player in an MMO, you have no agency. Your only option is do quest, as detailed.
Lady, Yoshida, lady, hero.
Oh my god.
1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would have never permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah, we never know who
now.
it is.
She must have sensed something was amiss.
It is I. It's all characters we already know. Why is it question marks?
You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you?
Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Hero has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him.
Fair is fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found them wanting, or if even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy.
Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test the hero with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He is a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life.
Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself.
Too many adventurers these days only care for fortune and glory. Hero, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side.
Psh.
Wily Uplander is talented plans maker, tricksy foe for Mighty Rocksman.
I can only concur with my colleague's assessment.
They kind of have like a Volus thing going on.
Kind of look like the stupid fucking Dragon Ball Z guys. Frieza's men? What were they?
The
Super
Ginyu
Sentai?
Force?
Yeah, the Ginyu Force. Don't they?
Oh, as a group, you mean?
Yeah, as a group,
Yeah.
they kind of like.
I just meant
the big.
Yeah, I just meant that the
Yeah.
goblin looks like a Volus with like the gas mask and
Oh.
everything from Mass
Yeah.
Effect.
We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down with the Lord of Crags, hero, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends. For today, we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Hero, Titan's Bane. Hero, Titan's Bane!
Is that a real Marlin?
No, it's a video game.
Oh,
Hey, did you know that lights in video games reuse real electricity?
What? Who's paying the power bill? Wait a second, is it me?
Yes. The bronze-skinned beauty. Whoa, what is happening?
Shield Samba.
Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Okay.
Okay. Look, I need to like actually do some. Oh,
We have shit to
partake in
do,
this.
brah.
Now we gotta.
Press A
Pretend
to
like
enjoy
it's-
feast.
Yeah, we gotta pretend like it's animal or Monster Hunter. Gotta eat first before we go on the big hunt.
Oh, my tail curls around my side when I sit down, so that I don't sit on it. But it's a stool, so it doesn't make any sense.
That's just your default sitting pose.
Yeah. If I was sitting on like a ledge or a bench, you'd be like, oh, their tail curls around her side. But I'm sitting on a bench. I'm sitting on a stool, so it's just like, what's wrong with your tail?
See?
Is it attracted to something? Does it like feel like there's something magnetic in this direction?
Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Fun.
when you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond this chamber, beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
Alright, thanks.
Goodly Outlander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty thing. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Okay.
Ah, hero, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards.
Why would
No.
I do that?
I won't even remember your name.
Right? You are a veteran of countless battles, hero. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail.
He's absurd.
You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. God, please let us go.
They just don't want us to do this quest.
I just want to
Oh, there
do
it is.
this quest.
I just want to do this quest. You are kind to indulge them, hero. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again.
Quest complete. Yay, level 40. 1.
You did it. Hooray.
Hooray. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lanosa, and there you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this fourth location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherited in our method. No, sir.
One
I
of
will
those
always
face
find the
crust
truth.
people is here.
What?
The dragon guy. They look ridiculous.
You said face crust, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's got crust on his face. Is it like
Anybody
no?
have,
Is it even near? Oh, those 3 pinned spots. Gotcha.
oh, man.
Well.
This is gonna be a hike.
Yep. Oh wait. Is it somewhere else? It's an
No,
upper.
it's up.
Are we going to Upper Lanauska?
Yeah, we need to go to upper.
Oh, I thought it was these pins on our map.
No.
Shit.
We gotta go.
Yeah, no, those are notable landmarks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No. How did I do that? Damn it. I went to Upper Lanauska to do my hunting journal, and I don't have a teleport.
Oops.
Well, it's time to sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Limsa Laments of Lower Decks? Where's that? What I want?
No, don't go there. That's the
Okay.
main. That's the main place. I think Panda went there.
Would you like some commute with your game?
Oh, you probably thought you could take the.
Oh, I gotta kill something here real quick. Hold on.
Anything here I gotta kill?
What? The Great Grass Raptors?
Yeah. Ever heard of the Great Grass Raptors?
It's just those nonsense things I was talking about earlier that look like ostriches, but now they have stripes.
They're different. 100%.
This fish is floating above the water. That's incorrect,
Kill
sir.
it.
Oh, that's the breeders I was talking about. No. Oh, I still got credit for that. Oh, honest.
Kick ass.
Ohana means family. Family means no one is left behind.
Family means ah. Poor Lilo and Stitch. I feel like it got the brunt of sequelitis from Disney.
But
Like,
doesn't
they
it?
just kept making
Doesn't it have
shit
like a
for-
show and stuff too?
It has a show. It has like 2 movies or 2 like sequel movies. It has oh god, yeah. I think there's like something else that's a part of it. I don't. It's really unfortunate.
They just kind of generally went heavy into sequels for a long time there, and just kind of like just degraded and eroded any amount of like brand integrity that Disney had by just churning out trash.
That was just because they didn't. They wanted to make VHS. They wanted to make movies for VHS, but there was that problem of like, well, you're not allowed to put Disney movies on VHS. They have to go back in theaters if people want to watch them again. And so, like, what if we made a sequel to Aladdin? And it's like, well, you can do that because it didn't come out in theaters. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, you could put the movies
No,
on VHS.
The board of directors didn't allow that for a while.
I mean-
There were a good chunk of movies that weren't allowed to go to digital or weren't allowed to go to VHS release immediately. They
I mean,
had to,
that's
like,
isn't that just the normal thing after a movie comes out? It takes a bit for it to come out physically.
no. I mean, like, it would take years. Like, they wouldn't let the movie. It was like a weird.
Because like I grew up with like various Disney VHSs.
by
And
the
they weren't,
90s,
and they weren't no
were-
sequel trash neither.
I mean, there were sequel trash, sir.
No,
Little Mermaid 2.
no, I'm
Beauty
saying
and
like
the
I'm saying like
Beast
the
2?
ones I had weren't sequels.
Oh.
I had the
No, they
like,
eventually-
I had Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid and Lion King and so on. For some reason, Lion King was the go-to thing to watch as a kid. Whenever I whenever we like saw something that like scared us before bed, we would watch Lion King, even though it's like a weirdly dark, distressing film.
I'm surprised that. Yeah, I don't know.
Why are we killing these guys? Are they yours?
Yeah, I gotta kill these.
Like,
That's it.
let's watch the
We're ready
movie where
for-
the dad gets brutally murdered and everyone's really sad and he grows up away from his family because a fascist takes over.
So Bambi.
Although, honestly, the older I get, the more I'm like, I'm not really sure that Scar was a
Wait.
downgrade.
Or are you talking about the Little Mermaid?
I was talking about Lion King.
No, I'm joking. I'm saying that a lot of them have the plot of like, oh, an important family member is incapacitated or killed, and now a fascist has taken over.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta kill
Yeah.
Salamander.
Was there a fascist in Bambi?
I mean, the humans are arguably the
I
fascists.
was like, what?
I mean, they're kind of taking over the forest by hunting it to extinction.
Yeah, the older I get, the less sure I am that Scar was actually a downgrade from the existing royalty. I was like, seems like seems like everything sucked already, kind of.
Well, it didn't suck for the 1%.
Yeah. Oop, there's another breeder.
It didn't suck.
They're hard
for
to
the
find
people-
because so many of them don't count.
Yeah.
And there's
Be
another-
like, Simba, all that you see before you will be yours, and all that other bullshit. And it's like, dude, you're carnivores.
Yeah.
Why is everybody happy to see this stupid wedding for a carnivore royalty that's gonna rule over them and eat some of them? Like, they kind of just don't grapple with that particular issue in that movie, but it's like explicitly important to the whole thing. It's kind of a fucking problem.
Again, it was I mean, Lion King was, you know.
Meanwhile, like, Scar and the hyenas take over for like a few years and magically all of nature has died, and I'm like, how?
Well, so the idea is that Scar overconsumed. Like, apparently
But
Simba's
it's not like he's
royalty line.
fat.
No, but I mean he has like hyenas and shit that are also over-consuming. So I think the idea is that like all the other animals left, and because the animals aren't there, the circle of life has degraded. There is no, there are no.
So according to like the canon of Lion King, hyenas are incapable as a race of ever living in like civilized society with any kind of order to it because they're biologically driven to just erode anything that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's why they
This
were
is a good
voiced by
kids
black
movie.
people.
It's a real good kids movie. Oh man,
It's like,
we're learning all the best lessons today. Oh god.
it's Disney. I don't know what you. It's founded by a weird. I don't even know what you call
It's like a
him.
union-busting anti-Semite garbage man.
Yeah.
But he liked trains and was endearing and cute, so we should forgive him for all the other things.
No one said he was enduring and cute. He just liked trains. That's like the only real thing you said at that statement. Like, he liked trains. No one thought he was cute. People just thought he was like.
Well, it's like the
You know.
brand. I mean,
But
like, oh, it's Disney, the family-friendly, all-American super businessman that everyone
yeah,
loves.
Disney,
And it's like,
but not Walt Disney. Walt Disney was just a prude. A sexist, racist prude. I mean, it's probably fine. I mean, he made a company and stuff, and they've
Oh, hey, I
never
got all the
done
breeders.
anything- They've never done anything questionable before.
I'm all set
Right.
on breeders.
Oh.
Yeah, these enemy
I
types are
don't know.
frustrating because like 1 out of every like 3rd people is actually the category you're hunting.
Okay. Then let's go to the hot springs. Bam.
This person's just standing under a waterfall. I'm training. I think she has lightning hair.
probably. I like how
I
there's
feel
no
like-
particular order. Just whistle at these places.
I feel like this process would really attract attention and people would be able to piece together what you're doing eventually.
Not if you only do it once every, like, however long it takes for another hero to be deemed worthy.
Combat music?
Panda's probably fighting somebody. Remember, if any of us get into combat, then we all hear the music.
This game's music needs to calm down.
Don't forget to attune, by the way, to this crystal.
Never, you can't make me. I want to walk here every time.
Whistle
Alright.
loudly. You have to whistle pretty loudly for somebody to notice you doing it in 3 different places. Who's apparently in a 4th place.
I think he runs to the 4th place after he hears the 3rd whistle. Yeah. It's like, oh shit, it's time, it's real. He gets over there and waits for like 8 hours and finds out it was just like a bird whistling or something. Like, oh shit.
Oh god, too many. Enough people do it that the birds start learning the pattern.
Oh shit, is he hiding up?
His
Damn
name
it.
is Riol.
He is hiding up top.
Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. That's what the quest log is for.
Wait, if someone already told you we were coming, why didn't you just... Never mind.
Yep. Years ago, we was weighing up how to get to Titan. One of our scouts stumbled upon this beast man Aetherite, see? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? No, what would I ever know about beast men? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Zev. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlean lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity, making your entire quest worthless. Haha. The tunnel beneath Ogomoro will form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, the next thing you see, you got hundreds of tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be like right pain in the ass if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the livestream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this, Charlean bloke to help us, see. Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I didn't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlean scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happened to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... That's that song again. Wait, doesn't... I think that means the twins are about to show up. You notice that?
Song is like the Twins theme song.
It's playing the theme song of those two twins right now. Yeah, the one that sounds like Silent Hill 2. Like exactly like the one from Silent Hill 2. It is possible in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain till I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself.
Hitting on her?
Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetheryte? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. My only role is to nod. They didn't show up. Is it foreshadowing or just weirdly recycled music devoid of its original context?
Just recycled music. Ah. There we go.
Who needs theming when you've got bullshit? Is it time for another dungeon?
Oh, God, finally, yes it is.
Got to do 2 today.
Not only is it for a time for another dungeon, it's time for a primal.
Yeah.
Primal fights are fun because they have really good music.
And that's the only thing that makes video games fun.
Yeah.
Obvi.
Alright, boys,
They
we need
make
to get out of
they
here.
make the fucking Diablo. They make the Diablo 2 Act 2 like little critter sound. Those little shits.
Yeah.
Those little shits that like tumble around.
Beastman Aetheryte. I like how it's not in a case.
Just hanging out here.
Yep, they just let it hang out in nature.
So this is the Aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papa Lemos speculated. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Please defend me for 3 to 5 waves. It seems you will have to proceed without me, hero. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it's possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. Why do people say worth my salt?
Because salt is worthless. It's everywhere in the ocean. I don't know.
What is the context for the salt? I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. It's not like we're gonna go in with half health. The navel. The navel is now accessible. Excuse me? You what now?
Kill
Wait, what? Withdraw. What?
That was the wrong one, but
How did that happen?
gotta click the navel.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Oh yeah. Watch out for landslide. Yes. Yes. Do watch out. Ooh. Titan's a pretty good fight, actually. I like Titan. Look, an Overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. She uses our Aetherites against us.
That's your voice for the little chinchilla monsters?
Yeah. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespass violated, defiled.
Hey, Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly.
Brothers and sisters, fear not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crans. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, Diddlim Salamosa and her Oathbreakers. Liars, betrayers, Oathbreakers.
They're
Oh,
fucking
great
adorable.
Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you, Titan, we summon you. Oh, great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you, Titan, we summon you.
Like they
Listen
look
to
in
that.
the, it's like they look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times.
You ready for anime butt music?
Oh yeah. Follow me, set me free.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
What the fuck?
He has come, the Lord of Crags, Titan has come.
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessed of the land and murdereth my children by the score. All in service to greed, such sins are beyond pardon.
I am beyond having a neck.
Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance.
He's got a codpiece made of rupees. Well,
All
the
set?
floor is like broken up into a series of like tiles.
They didn't want to do basalt columns, so
It's like weird amber tiles all over the floor.
so be careful. The floor will start to shrink away. So
Shrink
don't be
away?
on the the outsides will start going away, and the arena will get smaller. So don't
Oh.
stand too far out, or the arena will become
Like
stand,
they're
try
gonna
to stay in the glowing
collapse.
area. Yeah, that's the landslide.
Oh.
So let's go.
Oop.
I believe in this one, people will get rocked. If someone gets turned into a rock, you need to free them immediately.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's this one or hard mode that happens. So
Nope.
coming to the center.
Not that center though.
No, not that center. Sorry. Just come up. Yeah. Sorry, not dead center.
The center was a direct attack of bad.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. I should have said you need to stand on the outskirts, but not on the red. Come on, let me take aggro. Oh, watch
Do you
out.
have limit breaks as a tank?
Yeah. I do. But they are not on my hotbar because I never use them.
Ah. I didn't realize you hated fun. Ah.
Alright. Okay, go to the edges.
Ow.
Oh,
Gotta
You
be
said
careful.
go to the edges?
Edges, yeah, go to the edges, but not over the red. So be careful of the
I
falling
can't
part.
select him anymore. There we go.
Oh, free, come free panda over here. We need our healer. What happened to you, Effie?
Oh, Effie's
Fall
dead.
off the ledge?
Is Effie here?
yeah, I'm,
Maybe not.
I'm here. I got knocked off.
Do a lot of damage, boy.
That health's going low.
Yeah, fine. It's fine. We're good. Oh god. Yeah, we got this.
We can do it.
Titan's heart is shattered. Oof, saved ourselves from extinction.
Woot. Ow.
So if we don't destroy his heart in time, that will kill us. That's a hard wipe. Now on to the second phase.
Jeez. Is it possible to revive Effie?
No, not if he fell off.
Oh.
He can only be revived if there's a corpse.
Oh. Oh, that's a bomb.
Yeah, AoE attack.
That's much rude. Oh, he looks interested in me. Oh, he's turning me to rock.
Yeah, you're gonna be rocked.
Whee! We did it.
Oh, 2 bombs. Temporary debuff.
We got him.
Stun. Oh, bombs. Okay. Whew.
Stressing me out over here.
Oh, I'm a rock.
Oh god.
Ruh-roh. We're so close.
Good.
I don't think that bar is gonna fill. Oh shit!
We got one limit break if you want to use it.
Revenge! Phew, 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 phew. End the fight. There we go. The vocals.
Told you, man. It's anime butt rock.
The Lord of Crags, the great Father Titan, has fallen.
Oh. I don't remember killing that many Titans.
I mean, primals?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've killed 3 of 4.
I can only remember Ifrid.
The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven. Never be forgiven. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cause your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy.
They're adorable.
Once again, our racism has saved us.
Oh, this guy again.
Now these are the readings one would expect of an Ekion. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned.
Are you sure that that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities.
That looks heavy.
Yeah.
Then trust in mine. Written, Regent, my curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so?
It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized.
What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war.
Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend.
I cannot endorse this course of action. He's got 2 shields.
And
He's one of those.
Cool. And now he has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done.
Don't you love a narrative where your protagonist basically doesn't know the villains exist?
And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Askians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire? What common goal could they possibly share?
That's weird to see that out of...
I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Does her tattoo mean that she can't be affected by the icons?
I believe so.
Are they called icons and primals? What's an icon? Didn't he just call them an icon a minute ago? Mr. Dragonhead?
I think that an icon is something else.
This is really confusing.
It's Final Fantasy. They make
Take
up a
your
bunch
leave.
of shit.
Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake, agreed?
I forget, is everybody in the Adventurers Guild or whatever that we're in, like, attached to a god and therefore can't be swayed by Ifrit and Titan?
I think they all have the whatever it's called.
I thought it was just us and their leader. Is there a
It might
chest
be.
anywhere? I don't see a chest anywhere.
You're right. Where's
the loot? Hello, corpse of Solador.
Where the hell's the? Yeah.
It's his
where the hell's
sadness, corpse of sadness. There he goes.
Why
Here
isn't
it
there
comes.
a loot box?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
I thought that
that's lame.
only Riku and us could be immune to them out of the characters established so far. So when she's like, I was like, I was worried I was too late or whatever she said. I was like, I don't think you're allowed to be in this fight. I think you just permanently become a mind slave if you come.
I think
get
the
it.
tattoos
And then
must...
you get executed.
What is this My Little Pony ass man? Get it out of here.
That's the Ifrit pony. That's what you get for beating Ifrit on hard if he drops it.
Rare drops.
Yeah, my other character has most
Yeah,
of the ponies.
chat's confirming what I suspected, which is that we've only fought 2 Titans, but we have 4 crystals somehow.
Oh right, we didn't end up needing to fight.
We've
No,
only
I thought we fought.
We've only fought Ifrit and Titan.
Did we not fight? The Wind? I thought we fought Grandpa Wind.
What's Grandpa Wind?
Hold on.
Are you talking about the plant storyline? With the Sylphs?
We didn't fight their deity,
The
right?
No, the Sylph storyline ended us with just rescuing the grandpa from some dungeon, and the
Right, okay.
the Eidolons don't seem to be in dungeons. Like where you play through a series of rooms and bosses. They just spawn you in a boss fight.
Yeah,
I am
you're right,
relieved to
we only
see you
have-
well. But come, let us discuss our next step. The word will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, hero. Once again, I will commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon.
Is that one vision we keep having basically our progress meter for the entire main base game?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Speak with Rashat Riki.
Seems to be teleporting back there.
I will just believe he did the research so that I don't have to.
Ramu's 50. That's why. Okay. Wait, who are we doing next? Please don't tell me it's
I think
Howling
they said.
Eye. Fuck.
Yeah.
Howling Eye. God. I don't. Admittedly, I don't remember their. What's it called? I don't remember their normal run. I just remember their hard mode, and it sucks. Aft Castle.
To the upper decks.
Oh yeah, the Sylphs gave us one. That's right. We didn't have to kill our god for it.
What a letdown.
I mean, ideally that's how we get them, but you know, we keep showing up on official police business, and it turns out the police of this nation tend to overstep their boundaries on the poor little beast tribes. So they don't like us. Summon a god, and then we have to go like, sir.
Having trouble reading this map. Damn it.
Aft Castle.
Oh, there we go. Shit.
Oh no.
Was the waypoint Aft Castle?
Sorry, wait, where are you?
I don't know. I don't know where Rakashariki is.
It's in Limsa.
Yeah, I know. We all teleported here, but it's the upper
it's
decks,
upper deck.
and I don't know where it is.
So go to Limsa Upper Decks, and it's by the Adventurers Guild.
None of the things I find say upper decks. They always say a bunch of other things, and it's annoying. Oh, here's a staircase. That's straightforward.
Yeah, the staircase brings you to Upper Decks.
Like one of the waypoints I found for upper decks was like a guy at the lift, and like the lift was like, here's several options. None of them say upper decks, so which one is it? Guess, huh? And then you go to your waypoints, and all of your waypoints are like a bunch of specific location names. I'm like, I don't know where those locations are though.
It's only upper. There's only upper and lower.
Having this many capital cities is just kind of overwhelming. The maelstrom of bullshit.
Make this bigger, honestly. It's not like I don't have the screen real estate too.
I guess it was called the Aft Castle. If I had that waypoint, which I don't know if I do. I'll double check when I pass it.
Because a lot of places are at the Aft Castle.
No, I think I already had it. Well.
Okay. All right.
Show us the way, Ricky.
Thank you for coming, hero. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the warriors of light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your other order of your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Limnosa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yatta!
Oh.
I'm getting a reading.
Zev, this is Minfilia. Ishtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seem as glad of it as they did of the Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Oh lord. Back at it again with the Walking Sands.
Okay.
The Walking Sands.
I think I need to call it at this point. The painkillers have completely worn off at this point.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hope things improve and you figure out what's going on. In the meantime, we did all hit level 40, so everyone feel free to do your class quest whenever you want in the next week or today or whatever.
Oh.
Sound good, everyone?
That does.
Sounds good.
All right, see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
There we go. I'm now flying solo.
Yeah, Effie's got something going on. Some kind of jaw/ear pain that's causing bad. And so that's why he was largely quiet this session. But we still wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV, including him.
So we did.
Rather convenient timing, actually. We finished the storyline and we hit the milestone for the class quest, so it's like, I know how to even out this session. Or round out this session, I guess. You know, the word that means like the opposite of the thing I said. Ah, and we're also going back to the Waking Sands for the main story, but that's not why I'm here. Oh fuck, I have to go somewhere else. Just gonna keep doing that. They get me used to like, it's so hard to navigate these cities. There's just a lot, and they introduced you to 3 of them relatively quickly. Is it Goldsmith's Guild, I think? And then right when you're getting used to where you're going, they change the locations of your class quest. You're like, fuck! I don't need that.
Ah, dear Zev, so good of you to trouble yourself to come. Normally I might be cross, but my spirits are far too high just now, and it is you I have to thank. I speak of the data you procured. It is simply marvelous. You have a true gift for grunt work, my friend. I wish I had 100 more assistants just like you. I have been in this field for a very long time, and I have been alone. Ever since that unfortunate mold tea fungus culture incident sparked my passion for research, I regret nothing, Zev. Save perhaps having to share so wondrous a world with souls as unlearned as yourself. Still, your performance has not left me completely bereft of joy. It is rewarding to think that my instruction has guided you to such success. There. How was that? Shall we dispense with any further pleasantries? Very good, then. I made yet another career-defining discovery while pondering such battleground to measure next. Eorzea is home to numerous locations where the Aether is an intensely chaotic state, yet which never played host to any war. My hypothesis was that such flux in the Aether was indicative of a past battle, and all research was predicated upon this. But turn the theory on its head, Zev. If your mind is able, what if the people of the past chose areas of roiling Aether to hold their battles? I have already sent the simpleton monk to take measurements at the Finstead banks. As you are doubtless unaware, this lies on the border between Alamigo and Gridania, and was the stage of the Autumn War. I ask that you find our monk friend and collect his aetherometer. Manual and tedious, yes, but he has an early make of the device that is unable to transmit data. I gather the numbskull is in Little Alamigo in southern Thanalan by this time. You think I ask much of you? False. I ask more. The other task is to travel to Snakemolt in the southern shroud and take measurements with your own aetherometer. I will continue my research here in your absence. Mind you, if you care to know aught of all the Autumn War in Finstead banks upon which it was fought, I will gladly enlighten you. You need only ask. Well. Ah, an honest inquiry. The sad, wonderful moment where ignorant curiosity overcomes pride. Right, then let us begin. Finstead banks. The Finstead banks have a rich history indeed. They are found on the west shore of Velodina River, at the foot of a now extinct volcano overlooking the Rothel Sound. The area is a sedimentary basin formed by the deposit of the fine silts and sands carried by the river. Today it falls within Gridanian territory, but in days past it belonged to my own home nation, Alamigo. A century ago, King Manfred came to power Alamigo and decided to expand the nation's territory in order to promote economic growth. To that end, he ordered the Alamigan army to undertake large-scale campaigns that would eventually lead to the onset of the Autumn War. Naturally, such actions was met with vehement opposition of the other nations. Gridania, fearing encroachment along its border with Alamigo, placed the renowned lancer Vineshalan in command of his standing armies, and war began. His opponent was Gerlbard, the great general of Alamigo, a fervent believer in the Fist of Ralgar, and a man who enjoyed enormous popularity among the Alamigan people. The two leaders were loved by their troops, and at the outbreak of the war, morale on both sides was very high. The armies clashed time and again all along the border, neither general yielding an ilm. But in a galling twist of fate for Gridania, Vanshalan eventually suddenly took deathly ill. After no victor emerged following the Battle of Finestead Banks, Vanshalan devised a new strategy. He ordered his forces to retreat to Camp Nine Ives, fully intending for Gilbard to give chase. This would lure the Alamegans to terrain more favorable and familiar to the Gridanians. He died, however, before he was able to see his plan executed. Now, the man who would replace him, Osborne, was extremely ambitious and eager to prove his worth to the Seedseers, having neither the mind nor patience for Vanshalan's defensive war. However, he ordered a frontal assault on the Alamegan position. When Gerlbard learned of this plan, if plan it may be called, he secretly deployed troops to the most vital points along the Finestead banks. The Gridanian forces had scarcely entered the area before they began to suffer heavy losses from highly coordinated Alamegan ambushes. In response, Osborne offered a forced march, permitting his troops no rest for several days as he attempted to surge through the region. Eventually exhausted, the Gridanians came to entrench themselves on a hill. But this is precisely what Gerlbard had wanted. He surrounded the hill with 6,000 soldiers to deny the Forestborn any hope of retrieving water, and then proceeded to rain down barrage after barrage of arrows upon the encampment. In this seemingly hopeless position, the morale of the Gridanians quickly dwindled. Following two failed attempts to break free, Osborne himself led the van in a third and final charge. In the end, Gridania was defeated. Osborne and several of his officers were captured, and the legendary staff Claustrum lent him by one of the Seedseers was taken. This abject defeat accounted for what little morale remained among his surviving troops, and they beat a desperate retreat to 5 hangs with the relentless Alamegans harrying them every step of the way. Gerlbard's victory brought him ever greater accolades from his country, and as a result, he and the Fist of Ralgar came to wield considerable political power. And that is a brief history of the Finestead Banks. No, you needn't thank me. Knowing there is a little less ignorance in the world is all the reward I require. That was a lot to take in. I was kind of expecting a... Going to Little Alamigo. Boop. I was kind of expecting a Zhuge Liang Shima Yi sort of situation. Where they strike, hearing that the previous strategist has died, only to find strategies very much akin to that strategist's plans being enacted, and then being like, what the fuck? Did he fake his death? Is he still alive? But it was just somebody like carrying out his weird plans and impersonating him, sort of. But nope, the replacer of the dead strategist is just a stupid head who went off and died. You have come far. It's good to see you, brother. You come for my aetherometer. It is not ready to give. My work is not finished. I came as soon as I was told, but the readings require more time. Do not worry, they will be ready soon. You make for snake molt in the South Shroud. Eric believes the Eighth are strong there, yet that land hosted no great battles. He told me as much this morn. Leave me to my task here. Make for snake molt. Take your readings. My work will soon be done. I will bring the device to you. I have troubled you to come here. I will not trouble you to wait. Go. We will meet again in snake molt, brother. Bye. Guy who's actually dressed like a monk, the thing that they teased me with when I made this character. They do that. When you make your character, they tease you with an appearance that you don't get to actually have. And now they're teasing me with characters that look like that appearance. And it's like, haha, see? If you do what we say, maybe you'll get to look like a real monk eventually, you fucking loser. Let's go to Quarry Mill. Teleporting makes my life easier. I want to add that costume to one of my list of transmogs. I might even let it stay yellow, just because yellow kind of goes well with the fact that my character's blue. The yellow kind of suits it, although it will blend with my mount in a weird way because they'll both be yellow, gold colored. My plan was to make the monk costume bronze colored, like shiny bronze, but that paint requires like high level farming in some system that I don't understand, with some is bought by a currency I don't have. It's just a whole thing where I have no context for it because it's like some sort of meta progression system built around a campaign, like a expansion I'm not even playing yet. Quickly before they hit you. Ow. Dick. Oh shit. That looked cool. Now die. Oh, he's level 38. He's not that far behind me. I'm a wee bit concerned. Now get out of my way, dickball. Ah! Concern. Thank goodness for AoE. This guy's half dead before I switched to him. Hey! Sometimes I just throw the little charge attack in the middle of a combo. My little, like, dash. Because it doesn't seem to operate on the same cooldown that all of my normal combo buttons are on. But I think it does bonus damage, so I think it's kind of worth peppering in. And I don't currently have a lot of use for a distance closer, necessarily. But it's an extra combo attack I can do every 30 seconds, so why not? There we go. We got it? We got it. Pick that shit up. Were you just fucking watching me? Well done, brother. I feel your chakra. It has grown. I hoped to arrive before you, but I see I am late. This land's power has gone to you. There is nothing left for me here.
He's like going around feeding on the power. He's like, he says, he's basically a rival now, isn't he? It's like vaguely threatening. It is as I told you, we monks travel where aether flows strong. There we train. The power of the land enters us, thus our chakra expand. This bonding causes great unrest. The land's energy becomes unstable. It will enter no other until it calms. I feel nothing here, and you would feel nothing at Feinstein Banks. Oh, fine sand, that's all it says. That land bonded to my chakra, and its aether is now at unrest. The teacher's work means nothing. I took no readings. I meant to hasten here, but I was delayed. There was a gathering of the monkhood. I was summoned to Little Alamigo. He just doesn't give a shit about the research. He's not even doing it. He's just here to gather the resources he can, and I'm a rival to that, basically. The teacher's chidings? Worry not. I will use my device here. Any result will suffice. The man has already reached his own conclusion. He will twist the data to fit. It is a sad existence, to sacrifice all for truth, yet be unable to truly know when one sees it. Speak not of this to him, brother. You see both our aims. You know mine to be more worthy. That's not what the facial expression my character has says. I tell this to you. You and you alone. I am of the Alamigan resistance. I fight for freedom from Garlemald. I escaped the occupation. I have come here to fight, to gather allies and weapons. But these lands sadden me. The people have forgotten. Alamigo is a distant memory. The resistance here is small. They aid where they can, but it is not enough. This war demands great power. That power lies in the chakra. The teacher is not an evil man, but he thinks only of his work, not the suffering of innocents. His knowledge can be used for good. The battlefields, they can turn the tide. The chakra of many must be opened. If this way is lost to me, no. No, I will have this power. I must. An end to oppression. An end to starvation. Alamigo will be made free. I will see it done. Forgive my speech. It is a matter close to my heart. I will give you my advice, but I ask you say nothing of this to Eric. I beg you, brother. We're definitely fighting later. This seems pretty straightforward. Because he's really explicitly setting up the idea that I'm his rival for the energy that he's trying to gather. So at some point, in pursuit of his goal, I'm going to become an obstacle. Seems pretty likely. Alright, I'm back in town. It's time for us to do that each session sort of tradition now, where I see what the gear I've picked up looks like. It's not the worst, it's weird looking. I'm still wearing sandals. I'm wearing like sandals and tights. It's one of those things where it's kind of a cool looking piece of equipment. It's like a pirate thing, but it's like an MMO pirate thing where it has too much like arm. It's like, yeah, this cape and arm pad. It's like my voice is going. It's a lot. It seems like it'd be restrictive for all the punching and whatnot. So like it might look cooler if I was like somebody who uses guns or like anything else, but as a punchy person, I feel like this is just gonna look weird mostly. It's like without context, I think it looks kind of cool, but in context of my character, I think it's gonna look kind of silly in motion. What am I looking at? Character. There we go. Oh shit, I gotta go back this way. Gotta remember to teleport to the Aether Guild. The Goldsmiths Guild at the Aether place. Fuck. Oh, I'm a mess. Here we go. I still can't go over the fact that that character's name is Meme Desu. Is that person dressed like Aerith or Yuna or something? No, that's not a... I don't think that's a character I know. I trust you've returned with both of my aetherometers. Please tell me you fumbling dolts haven't managed to damage either of them this time. All looks to be in order here. These readings from your device. They look promising, very promising indeed. I dare say this data may yield revolutionary results. Your chakra opened a bit more, did it? Yes, well, Aether is a most mysterious and wonderful thing. I'm glad this meaningful research could serve your nonsensical ends as well. Now, leave me to my work. Surely you can find some simple way to pass the time. Fighting, say, or, I don't know, scratching? Are you making cat jokes at me? It's funny how much being a cat makes certain lines of dialogue funny retroactively in a way that can't have been intentional. All the irony with the Beastmen conversations, and now he's like, he suggested just go scratch or something. Fists of Fire? It's a buff variation? Ah, an honest inquiry. No. Ah, okay, it was just taking time to update. The next one's 45. I looked at the wiki at some point, but I don't remember it that clearly. But yeah, I think at some point the numbers stop being such even numbers and they get a little more staggered. Probably when they hit like a particular expansion with a particular like level spread, but they want X number of like... They still want X number of quests to happen, but not that many levels to happen along the way. Let's see, don't I just never use this one? Yeah, I don't care about the increased movement speed one. Maybe at some point I will. But not now. So I'll just put the fire one there. If I like it. Character? No. Actions and traits. I got Greased Lightning level 2 earlier. Oh yeah, that just adds a third one up here. I need to re-edit this inventory, or this interface. Put Greased Lightning somewhere else because it stacks with these, and I also need to figure out what this is and put it somewhere else because it's just a duplicate of that or something. I made my interface not knowing what half the things necessarily were. I was kind of guessing for some of it. Why are these split between two different categories? I get a level 42 and a level 50 pugilist thing? But these ones are the monk ones? Why is that two different categories? What is the point of that? Fists of Fire. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Seems pretty straightforward. So reduce incoming damage by 10% or increase outgoing damage by 5%. Fists of Earth. Fists of Fire. Oh, little orbs around me. Very flashy. Alright. Well, we did it. So we'll see you guys next time. There's a mouse in the screen. That's not distracting. Oh, right. I have to put him to bed. As is tradition. And parts of that outfit might not be forgotten. I don't know. The chest piece I was wearing in the session looks kind of neat, although the tattoo effect's also kind of stupid, so maybe I won't go back to that. But I still was pretty surprised that when at the end of last session, I was like, yo, put my gear on, what's it look like? And I was like, oh shit, it looks cool. That's not expected. I don't expect these things to look cool. I'm happy my money is trending upward. Because early on, when I was gifted a bunch of money, I was worried that I might be eating into it constantly by teleporting, and that might be wasteful. And it might be, but it's at least my money's trending upward, so I don't have to worry about losing the ability to teleport anytime soon. Because the budget is doing just fine.